So fun fact, if you don't use your mushrooms right away, you can just dry them out. They end up looking like this, and they're super good for you. Let's reconstitute. Now, mushroom broth is like one of the easier broths to make in my opinion. I've been collecting these mushrooms for about 6 months, and when I say dry them out, I don't mean anything super fancy. You don't need a dehydrator. I just let them sit on the counter until they're dry. And I do that with any mushrooms I bought that I know I'm not going to use in time. Like I'm like, okay, well, these are going into the dried pile. And then in 30 minutes, you have a super flavorful broth, which I like to cook barley in because it absorbs all the mushroom nutrients, and also then you're using your broth right away. And since I will not shut up about how good mushrooms are for you, they don't go to waste in this recipe either. We're putting a ton of salt and olive oil on them and roasting them till they're like potato chip crispy. And then the barley's out and you strain the mushroom broth and can use it for whatever else you want. And if you have not cooked grains in broth, let me tell you, it will change the game. So we have a lot of earthy flavors going on, but whenever I make a meal for like meal prep or repeating, I want there to be balanced so that you want to eat it again and again. So I'm using Icelandic Provision skyr to make a really garlicky but like light crispy sage dressing that will kind of balance out the earthy grains, the mushroom broth, and of course the roasted Brussels sprouts. And you don't have to do all of this. This is just one way that I like to use up my mushrooms. And a shout out to the guy at the farmer's market who was like, hey, do you ever think they're gonna go bad? Just put them on your counter. Save them for later.